this lamp with a piston head in it. So what I've got here is I've taken a piston head, drilled a 1/2-inch hole through it. I've made a top for the container that's going to be holding the resin. This way I can, probably can't see it, but I did make some blue lines around there so I can actually line it up. What we're going to do is I'm going to take, we're taking this, we're going to mix the resin up, we're going to put it inside here and set it on top just like that. And hopefully the only problem I can see coming up on this was going to be the heat buildup on it. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. And also my cut around the top here is a little and lopsided. So I'm going to hope it's flat enough where it's not going to create a lot of problems. It looks to me like it's sitting pretty good all the way across with a little gap on one side, which I really don't care about. I'm going to be using a Douglas and Sturgis clear casting resin. Well, this is the clear polyester resin. It smells really bad, but it is also really cheap. I can pick up this whole big gallon of it for around $45. It mixes kind of strange. You mix it by the ounce, but then for the catalyst to harden it up, you mix it by the drops per ounce that you're putting it in. So the first one, they tell you to go by layers. I got my cheat sheet somewhere here. There we go. Got my little cheat sheet. And so the first layer, which I'm going to pour quite a lot of, hopefully I can get this done in like 3 layers, and then I put it in a pressure pot and let it set overnight, set up on that. So the first layer is going to be, they say 4 to 5 drops. Now, it's interesting because this little thing here is the catalyst. So you 1 drop at a time. So if I'm going to be doing, let's see, how many ounces do I want to do the first time around? I think I might go for 32 ounces. So then I got to 4 times 32 and count all those out. Got to mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix. They say about 3 to 5 minutes. This particular stuff, boy, does it smell bad. It's got, this is ocean blue, by the way, when I'm doing it with. I don't remember the pot life on it, but I do know that it definitely heats up really hot. And the more layers you put in, the hotter it gets. Somewhat that helps because it does get the bubbles out too. Don't necessarily need the pressure pot for this stuff. Well, that was 16 and barely made a dent in that. So what I'm going to do is go bump it up. Just about out of that one. Okay, here we go, stirring again. Gosh, I sure hope this goes a lot more clear than it looks like right now. It looks like I'm never going to see the piston head in it. Which means I would have a great big blob of acrylic and wasted all that in time and effort. Won't do it twice though. Oh, some spilled on the table. Now it's very translucent. I think, well, one more 32 ounces. See what's how much it's going to come up by floating. Need just a little bit more in there, not much. I think I'll do 16 ounces. They'll kill this can, just about. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be too much heat generated and it's just going to break, or if it will never set up. I'm just going to put in drops. 2 times 16 is 32. Perfect. Right on the money.